My beautiful viewers, today's beautiful and amazing series is called Pluribus. Behind every quiet moment lies a story no one sees, one filled with pressure, power, and the impossible decisions that shape a life. Sometimes life brings us the people we never knew we needed, people who challenge us, comfort us, and push us toward a version of ourselves we didn't know existed. Pluribus follows two women whose paths cross in the most unexpected way, setting off a chain of events neither of them can escape. This is where truth collides with desire, and where everything begins to unravel.
Eyes peering over the horizon as if to steal a glimpse into Acacia's soul that might take her mind off Raban.
With a languid nod, mounted the plank and leaped from sight, leaving nary a ripple. God, are you in for a treat? Let's go sign books!
Before the world became one single mind, Karol Sturka was already living in her own quiet bubble. She was a romance novelist who didn't really believe in romance, at least not the fairy tale kind she wrote about. For her, the only love story that ever truly mattered was the one she shared with her partner Helen. Their life was simple, small, and peaceful. Karol wasn't the social type. She avoided crowds, avoided people, and found comfort only in Helen's soft presence.
Can't be. Dave, it's not Smokey Bear we're picking up. Look at that signal.
Plus, this is coming from 600 light years away.
Oh, this won't be easy to crack.
But that life disappeared the day the alien signal reached Earth. Strange radio transmission from space was decoded into an RNA sequence. Scientists tried to study it, and without warning, humanity changed. People collapsed, and when they stood up again, they weren't individuals anymore. They were all part of one connected hive mind, a collective called the Others. Years before the outbreak, the two had taken a trip to an ice hotel in Norway, where they watched the northern lights dancing over the sky. Karol never forgot that night. The calm, the warmth, the feeling of being understood without needing to speak.
Thanks. We could take a cab on.
You need a drink.
I need sleep. That's what I need. Maybe it's time for your serious book. Why not?
You really think Bitter Chrysalis is that good?
I think people will love it.
The Others tried to explain themselves through broadcasts, through calm messages that sounded too soothing to be real. They told Karol that almost all of humanity was now united, peaceful, connected, endlessly supportive. But to Karol, their happiness felt like a threat. It wasn't peace. It wasn't healing. When the joining happened and humanity suddenly became happy, connected, and collective, somehow Karol stayed immune. Helen didn't, and in a moment that shattered her world, Karol watched the one person she loved slip through her fingers. Karol didn't see safety. She saw a threat to her grief, to her memories, and to everything that made her who she was. It was erasure. She didn't want to join them. She didn't want to feel what they felt. She didn't want her grief softened or rewritten. She wanted to hold on to Helen. She wanted to remain herself.
Call 911!
Albuquerque police emergency number. Please remain on the line.
Then came Zosia, the hive representative assigned to guide Karol. On the surface, Zosia was just another part of the hive, calm, thoughtful, patient. But the moment she stepped into Karol's orbit, something shifted. When the hive sends Zosia to guide Karol, it doesn't feel like a government agent arriving. It feels like someone stepping into Karol's grief with patience, Gentleness and a strange kind of warmth that Carol did not ask for and definitely does not know how to handle. Zosia doesn't push. She stands close enough to be present, but far enough not to overwhelm. She mirrors Carol's moods, tries to understand her silences, and even takes the impact when Carol's anger hits the hive like a shockwave.
Hello? Sorry, we didn't mean to startle you.
You people are spying on me.
Oh no!
How? Where are you watching me from?
It's an Air Force drone.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't really. It's way up at 40,000 feet.
Zosia didn't overwhelm her. She didn't pressure her. She didn't force the collective's happiness onto her. Instead, she watched. She listened. She understood. When Carol lashed out, Zosia took it. When Carol cried, Zosia didn't turn away. When Carol rejected every form of help, Zosia simply stayed, not as a controller, but as someone who recognized her pain and refused to leave her alone in it. There's a moment, soft but intense, where Zosia brings Carol a gift that Helen had ordered for her before she died. Zosia hands it over so carefully, like she's afraid to break Carol with a memory. And Carol looks at her with this mixture of resentment and gratitude, like she wants to hate her but can't.
We can see we're upsetting you.
Wait! Stop!
You're gonna need a pickaxe, by the way. Work gloves.
Wait right here, don't move.
The others tried to bring comfort in small ways, gifts, memories, food, support, but Carol rejected everything. So when Zosia showed up with a present Helen had ordered before she died, Carol didn't know how to react. It was the kind of connection Carol had never expected after losing Helen. Then came the moment that changed everything between them. Carol reached her breaking point. The loneliness, the pressure, the hive's constant presence. In frustration, she snapped and primed a grenade the hive had brought her after she sarcastically asked for it. Instead of running, instead of calling for backup, Zosia threw herself on Carol, taking the risk, protecting her with her own body. And Carol knew it. The moment Zosia hit the floor, bruised and bleeding, Carol's entire expression changed. For the first time since Helen died, she looked genuinely terrified of losing someone.
Made a connection.
Can I ask a question? What is wrong with you?
I apologize. Clearly I've struck a nerve.
Huh.
If she is your companion...
She's not my anything. You want to go with him? Go with him.
Zosia softed even more. Her voice, her tone, the way she looked at Carol, all of it warmed, not hive warmth, personal warmth. And Carol, who had spent her entire life pushing people away, found herself talking to Zosia, asking questions, letting her in. Whether they realize it or not, they're becoming the one thing this new hive world wasn't supposed to create, a bond that belongs to just two people. A connection that isn't shared, collective, or controlled, something uniquely theirs. And in a world where everyone thinks the same and feels the same, Carol and Zosia might be the only two who don't. That's where their story begins. If this story touched you the way it touched me, you can watch the full movie on MovieBox, and while we are at it, kindly don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment for more videos like this. Until next time, that marks the end of this beautiful video. Thanks for viewing.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love